video I'll be telling you how to play With You, For You by Prateek Kuhad. Please note that the tabs that I'll be using in this video are from his live performance in Audio Tree Live. Okay, so we start with our guitar on the standard tuning and our capo on the 6th fret, and we'll be starting with the C shape. Alright, so the first bar sounds like this. So that's basically your A string, right? Third fret of the A string played 16 times, followed by the first fret of the E string played 16 times. Alright, so alright, so that's the first bar. So the next bar is this. Right, so that's basically similar to what you've played earlier. It's so you just start with you start by plucking the A, D, and the A, D, G, and the B strings, right? Followed by plucking the A string 15 times. So, all right, you follow the same plucking pattern for the F shape. Right, so now you're making the F shape. So basically it's your first fret of the E string with your thumb, your ring finger on the third fret of the A string, pinky on the third fret of the D string, right, and your middle finger on the second fret of the G string, and your first finger on the first fret of the B string, right. You'll be plucking the E, A, D, and the G strings, right, followed by plugging the E string 15 times. So right, so that are the first two bars, right. Next you'll be playing this. Alright, so that's basically your C shape with the pinky on the third fret of the B string. Alright, so you'll be plucking the A, D, G, and the B strings, right, followed by the open E, followed by the third fret B, open B, and first fret B. So you do that twice, and then you go back to your F shape and you plug the E, A, D, and the G strings, right. Okay, so the next bar sounds like this. Alright, so you go back to your C shape again and you're plugging the A, D, G, and the B strings, followed by a slap, alright, followed by the third fret of the A string, first fret of the B string, and your open G string. Alright, so followed by a slap. Alright, after that you'll be playing the third fret of the A string, open G, and first fret B, followed by a slap. So okay, so you do that twice. Alright, so altogether this bar will sound like this. Alright, so next you move on to your F shape again, and you kind of follow the same kind of plucking pattern. So now you'll be plucking the E, A, D, and the G strings, followed by a slap. Alright, after that you'll be playing the E string, followed by your G string and your D string. Alright. Alright, so right, after that you'll be plucking the E string, followed by the second fret of the D and open D, followed by a slap. So Alright, after that you'll be playing, you'll be plucking the E string followed by first fret B and open B followed by a slap. So alright, so altogether it'll sound like this. Alright, okay, so these two progressions, right? So your C followed by your B, this is played twice, and each time he plays them, he varies them, like a few notes here and there. Like for example, I've used audio tree, his performance on audio tree live for making this video. However, his performances elsewhere, he uses some different plucking patterns. So I guess it's safe to use whatever you are comfortable with. Okay, so the next bar will sound like this. Sorry. Right, so you go back to your C shape and you'll be plucking the A string, the D string, followed by a slap, followed by the open E. Alright. Alright, after that you'll be plucking the B string, followed by a slap again with the strings ringing. Alright, so right. Right, after that you'll be playing the A string, open G string and first fret B string followed by a slap. You'll be playing that again. So alright, so this bar sounds like this. Right, next you go back to your F shape again and you follow the same plucking pattern as you did in the previous bar. So that's alright. Even in this performance, what Prateek Kuhad does is sometimes he just plays his bar like this. Right, instead of going to, right, or right. Okay, so for the last time you will be playing this progression again, the C and the F. So altogether it's 3 times. So right, so the first time you play it, it'll sound like this. Okay, so the first time that you play it, it'll sound like this. Right. The second time that you play it, you're gonna play it like this. The third time that you play it, you'll just play however you like, I guess. So you play it like this. Alright, now the next bar, which is for the chorus, we'll be going back to the previous shape again. So that's your C with your pinky on the third fret of the B string. Alright, and you'll be plucking those strings, followed by the open E, followed by a slap. Alright, followed by the open B and the first fret B. Alright, so followed by another slap. Right, so sorry, you play that twice. So next you go to your F shape again. Alright. Right, so that's your next bar, and you'll be playing, you'll be plucking the E, A, D, G strings, followed by the open G string, alright, followed by a slap, right, followed by a slap, followed by the open G string, sorry, right, followed by the open, followed by the second fret of the G string, and a slap again, right? Alright, after that you'll be playing, so that's basically the open G string, followed by a slap, followed by the open G string, second fret of the G string, open G string, and a slap. Alright, I'll play it slow. It can be a bit confusing, but if you keep practicing it, you'll get the hang of it. Alright, so this bar, it sounds like this. Right? That's the chorus. Alright, so the chorus sounds like this. Alright, so the next bar in the final part of this tutorial would be this. Okay, so what you basically do here is you start with your F, right, and you'll be plucking the E, D, G, and the B strings, right, pluck, slap, pluck. Right, where you pluck it twice, followed by a slap and another pluck. Alright, followed by, right, after that you will be playing this. So basically you lift off your ring finger and your pinky, and you place your thumb on the second fret of the E string, and then you pluck those same strings again twice. Alright, next you'll be placing your ring finger on the third fret of the E string, followed by your middle finger on the second fret of the A string, and you'll be plucking those strings in the similar pattern again. Alright, followed by your first finger on the first fret of the G string, and you'll be plucking those same strings again. Alright, next you'll be placing your you'll be forming the A minor shape, alright, and you'll be plucking the A, D, G, B strings again in a similar way. Alright, after that you'll be making the A sharp, alright, the A sharp bar chord over here, bar chord, right? So your first finger on the first fret of the A string, your third, your ring finger and your pinky on the third fret of the D and the G string, right? And you'll be plucking those strings in a similar way, right? So followed. Next, you'll go back to your F shape and repeat what you've just learned now. So after that, you will go back to what you've learned in the first bar. So that's alright, so that completes the tutorial. So the rest of the song is basically what you've learned in the first bars, and a few of them are just strumming the shapes in the first bar instead of plucking them, which is again a lot more easier. Okay, so I hope you liked this video and thanks for watching.